Hi guys, I'm Kev from sensei.com. On this video we're going to look at what happens when you lose your cane. With me as usual, my old mucker Chris. Hello mate.
Greetings my fellow traveller on the path of life. This week we're looking at somebody's got your cane and is trying to hit you with it and we're going to get it back. But Kev doesn't know what's coming.
This is the first time in the 18 months that we've been recording where we've not actually discussed what we're actually going to do today. Normally there's a big planning process, there's training involved, big plan. And he said, I just want to spring it on you. So, okay, let's go for it.
If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. And you can have it this week.
Free the Chris.
One line and you messed it up. Okay guys, we talk about what if somebody grabs your hand or grabs your wrist to try and goes to grab your cane. I've never seen that. They don't view this as the threat because the assumption is, you know, you need that cane, you're not going to be a viable threat to them because you're obviously a cane user. So though we talk about when somebody does cane grabs, we have techniques for it. But what if somebody's taking your cane off of you? It might be you put it down to use a cash point machine or you're in a restaurant, whatever. Doesn't matter the scenario. But somebody's got your cane and what they wanted to do is cause you harm with it. The natural reaction is they're going to pick it up like a baseball bat, either one-handed or two-handed, and they're going to try and swing for your head. And this is what they want, this distance, this optimal distance for optimal force. They may go for the ribs, but the blatant reaction is I'm going to swing that and strike you in the head. Two things you can do if you can. First one is, as he swings in, get right out of the way, but you've got to be quick and have a lot of mobility. The best thing I can do for me is to actually go in and crash your guard in. And you can already now, I can see Kevin going, nah. But what we're looking at, how you go in is up to you, whether you cover your head, bring it down, charge in, use your elbows, whether you step round to the side, you're closing the distance here. Now he's bigger and stronger than me, and since he's running the London Marathon he's also a lot faster. So as soon as I've done this, I'm going to take my arm, I'll exaggerate the motion so you can see it, I'm going to scoop under so I've trapped it in my armpit. I've now got quite a bit of leverage there and I'm just turning my body, and this pressure here is going to keep the cane locked on. So as he swung, I've stepped in, doesn't matter where, I'm in, I may give him a couple of digs first, I'm going to wrap round, and if I need to, I'm going to be trying to break the weak part between the thumb and the finger and take it away. At this point,
I'll probably run off.
Well, you wouldn't be able to run off because I'm going to do the same to him. So as I do this, his reaction, he's going straight to guard his head, but I'm bringing it down. Exactly. You talk to the Eskrima guys as we do, or any guys, even their reaction, this is their strike. They're going for that headshot. This is the reaction for it. What I'm going to do is pad up a little bit of oomph put into the technique. What I've done is I put on a headguard, chest protector, I put these on my forearms just in case. If he swings a cane at that, even with these on, it's going to break my arms. This is just a precaution for me. Now what I want Dan to do is just give a bit of a whack on the armour. But what I can feel it if I've missed. So if he taps me around the head gently, you go a little bit harder if you want. Okay, I can feel it, but I'm not going to be in any real bother. So you can go a little bit harder, and if I mess up, it's not going to be too much of a problem because no technique is perfect. It depends on the situation at the time. So I'm going to get in. He's there. He swung the cane back, so I can move in straight away. He's there. He wasn't happy with that. I've clamped it off. I've taken it off, and he's away. But this allows me to know when I mess up. So if I've gone in and I'm protecting my head, and then he's come round, he's hit there, or he's decided to go for the ribs instead, and I'm thinking, oh my head, and there's my ribs. You've got to think on your feet. Play with the angles as well. So as he's swinging the cane, if you can get round, you're going to get less in the impact as well. So this is a drill that requires a lot of practice and a lot of faith in your partner doing what he's supposed to. Right. From that last one, I managed to get myself all the way around. So that might lead me nicely into a throw. I've come in, I'm all the way around, I've got a nice throw here, I can step, I can take him, and I've got that armpit clamp straight away. Oh, he's not letting go. But it's there. So each time you do this, you might see something different. If he swings the cane and decides to come this way, that's fine. He confused me on one of these because he come from the other side and I was expecting this side. So all of a sudden I'm like, hang on, he's supposed to attack me from that side. So very gently, he's just going to randomly swing the cane where he wants, so I've got to get in. I felt that, but because I negated the force, that would have been okay. But out of reaction, I grabbed the cane, I've got my technique, and I'm away. So I've just shown this technique, shown it to Dan. Kev's been watching, he doesn't know what we're doing, so he has to adapt because he can't move the way I can move. So he's in the chair, I've got the cane. Knowing Kev, I've kept this on because I don't trust him.
Stop. Put shin pads on, please. And are you wearing a box?
I'm not wearing a box.
Have you got a box?
I have.
Right, for the first time really filming, I'm a little bit worried about this technique. Not for me, but for Chris. Chris stepped in. He got the cane into a dead position, locked it off, and away he went. I'm not even thinking about the cane. The cane goes back. The first thing I'm doing is going straight into his shins. Feel that?
Petit.
Petit? Ow. So that's what I'm going for. I'm hoping that he does the classic, no, I'm going to stop him. If he does that, I'm going to lock off and attack through. If he hasn't, and I've got this was I think he was just slightly forward, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm kind of here, but I'm possibly here as well.
I'm going to groin shot, which hopefully will then bring him to this position. I'm either going to do the chin and head roll to get him out of the way. If I've got the arm, I want to lock this off. I want to try and lock this in so that no matter what he does with the cane, he's not going to hit me. And then when he does bring it into me, I'm just bringing it into my body, and then it's a case of help, 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 help. Alright? If, with the first thing I think you did, you got out of distance?
Yeah.
As soon as I start to roll back, he's closing the distance on me. The last thing I think Chris imagined that I would do would be to roll into him, because you can see my face, and I deliberately stopped there, mate, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just felt it coming in.
But I don't know if you guys can see the bottom of my chair. This is a metal plate, and it's very, very sharp at the bottom. And this has hit his shin. Now normally, if I go forward fast, the front of the chair comes up. So not is it going to hit, it's going to drag down as well, which is
Very painful.
not polite, is it really?
No. If I'm standing slightly off, this was the bit that was driving into my shin. Again, nice bit of metal. That's what caused me the most worry. I wasn't really thinking about this. I just saw these. They whacked into there. I wasn't a happy bunny.
So as an initial reaction for me, seeing this, almost like, yeah, I had about 2 minutes
Yeah.
while you was filming the first bit to see him go, okay, what am I going to do? What would I do? What can I do? And for me, I've got no chance of getting offline. I've got no chance of meeting this before the full force has come, because if Chris just extends the blow, I've got that distance here, so he's got a lot of force. So even if I'm stopping, it's going to come through, smash and away. I'm really not going to have any chance. If I'm coming forward, there is a chance, especially if I'm ducking down, that it's going to miss me. But if I know I'm aiming for the shin, and I've come up, drop down into it, I know that as soon as he has pain, no matter what you're doing, you stop. You could have 2 cups of tea, walking into the sitting room, there's your partner sitting there, you're barefoot, heat's on, everything's great, and you hit the door frame with your big toe or little toe. What's the first thing you do? The tea's gone, you're screaming, you're shouting. And it's that pain. He's in control, he knows what he's going to do. I've suddenly smashed his shins. This force is not going to hit me. Because the first thing he's going to do is go, ah, and jump around. That gives me time to move in, groin shot, until I get a hand where he wants to stop me, lock him off, stop it from there. We will think of this again in future, and we'll revisit this video. Guarantee we'll revisit this video and look to see how we can do something different.
Yeah, my reaction when I come into here, people say, oh, he'll follow on with the strike. When that hit me, my arm just dropped. And I knew, I saw it coming, and I completely forgot about this. I think that's one of the key things to remember. Some people might carry on straight through, and this is where, if I'm close, he puts his crash guard up as well. If he can, I'm going to scoot over the top. Once he's this close, this is pretty negated.
Yeah.
So I need to think about getting away from him.
And let's face it, guys, if he's got my cane, he's not used to using a cane. He's not a cane master. Because if he was, he wouldn't be attacking me. If he's a decent human being, he wouldn't be attacking me because I'm in a wheelchair.
Oh, I like attacking you though. Your wife gives me cake.
Well, yeah, I think she pays you.
Mm.
But then once you've got to this position, sorry mate, grab the cane again, and if he has stopped and you've hit it, you can then start thinking about grabbing the cane and doing your sticky cane motion. Just an idea, just thought that.
Yep. If he's got the cane, you're close, so think about your vital points here. If I'm here, best place to get a good strike in from short range, side of the head, on the temple, side of the jaw. That will stun me enough for an escape.
Okay, as Chris said, side the head. Now, if I can't tap him and he's pushing away, there's no reason why you can't choke up and double tap the cane. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I was more worried about that one, to be honest. There you go.
Yeah, don't let me start thinking about that one, mate, because it'll be over in no time.
So this is the basic idea. It will be developed.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you liked the video. Get your comments down below. We really appreciate them.
As usual, this is just an idea, something you can work on, play with. Give us some feedback, because there'll be things we haven't seen or thought about, and we really need that input to improve. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Otherwise, Kev cries and very sad. Don't forget to share and care, because YouTube likes that and we love it. Ring the bell for notifications, and as always, the line is free the fear.
Free the fear.
Free the fear. Like a duck.